Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's watch party for In Search of Darkness Part 3. We're watching the Disney classic, well, for those who've seen it and those who haven't, Watch in the Woods, or What in the Woods if you're from Newcastle, the 1980 experiment. The Great Experiment is probably the way to describe it. As always, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by Dom. Welcome, Dom.
Hello. I flew back to my native England for this. As you can see, I'm in the English woods, the classic English woods.
Exactly, as Mad Matt says, watching from the woods. I can see over on YouTube, we're joined by Robin, our boss man. Got David Mice and Hell If I Know, welcome. Let's do the roll call through Discord. But while I'm doing the roll call, if you're getting queued up, we're looking for the moment in the movie where it says distributed by Buena Vista Distribution Co. Incorporated. But let's quickly rattle through which of our friends are joining us today. We've got Brainwire, we've got Lizard Man, we've got Calbot, we've got Sharon, we've got Mr. Furzel. Welcome back, not seen you for a while, sir. We've got Phonic, we've got Hannah Rose Artist, we've got Leanne, we've got Onzi, and Mad Matt, Leanne, Edward the Black Prince, and quite a few people. So, Dom, you've never seen this before. Oh, and of course, Soul Search and Destroy over on YouTube. Welcome. You've not seen this before, Dom, have you? Not even.
I had no idea it existed.
Well, it's an attempt at psychological supernatural horror from Disney. It was in a weird era, and it's a bit of their stepchild of a film that they don't seem to distribute very widely now or air on TV. It's not on Disney Plus. It's quite interesting. So without further ado, Dom, would you like to do the countdown for us, please?
Let's go. Press start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as my fingers disappear, press start.
Here we go. So for everyone in our chat, let's know if you've seen this before, and if you haven't. So it's got just the really kind of creepy.
It opens like a Friday the 13th movie.
Oh, Eric
like POV.
It does. It's got a very kind of weird, dreamy quality to it. Onzi said Leanne and himself just watched it, and Phonic watched it not so long ago. Brainwise.
In preparation for this? Or was it a happy accident that you watched it recently?
Brainwise never seen it, and David has seen it with the different endings.
This soundtrack, what is going on?
Yes, exactly. This is a Disney film with... Oh, Mad Matt says, always knew about it and always avoided this film. And Phonic said it was part of his last year's 30 Days of Horror Marathon. So really nicely shot, though, with just the woods itself here. Oh, and hello, welcome over on YouTube. It's their first time.
Hello and welcome.
Exactly, Sharon.
I do love seeing...
Remember, this is a Disney production marketed for kids, allegedly.
Well, we all know that Disney... fuel their fairgrounds on the tears of children. But this was their early harvesting attempt, clearly.
Oh, it's a fantastic photo that Robin has just posted in our Discord of someone's VHS copy of it.
Oh, fantastic.
Here we are. Our introduction to the victims or the family.
Just like the intro to the Evil Dead crew. Like, this can't be an accident.
This is 1980. Don't forget, this was made in 79. Because if you see the car, the tax disc says 1979 on it.
This is so Evil Dead. There's Dutch angles. There's Steadicams. There's an Oldsmobile. Not the Oldsmobile, but
it's a Citroen. Which is quite a luxury car that would have been back then. Citroen CX. Or
it's not the unsteady cam, though.
CX, no.
Sam Raimi's the unsteady cam. A camera duct taped to some plywood. Right. Or is it just Sharon, 2x4s?
As Sharon says, the family go to the countryside. What could possibly go wrong?
I wouldn't care about the catch. Look at that place.
Let's rent a really creepy haunted house.
This gentleman is probably the most 1970s gentleman I've ever seen.
That's not at all creepy. Crazy old woman rents out her abandoned creepy mansion.
And lives in the cottage nearby, the guest house.
In the cottage next door, yes.
You're going to be the first to go, little girl. I'm sorry.
That's a young Lynn Holly Johnson we're seeing there. So, question for our chat. Would you live in a creepy house owned by that woman?
Yeah, I would. I'm pretty sure in any horror film, I'd be the first to die.
We're seeing Betty Davis.
Look, it even comes with its ambient foggy mist.
Exactly.
It is a beautiful house, though.
Creepily decorated.
Every haunted house looks like this. They always have the stairwell. Oh. If looks could kill.
You're going to now randomly start pulling sheets off things? Yes, there we go.
Haven't even signed the contract. Or maybe they have. Oh, perfectly tuned piano.
Yes, as you know, Dom, as Brits, we don't like this modern music such as jazz here.
Modern jazz? We have the most classical of music. Oh, she's having Vietnam flashbacks.
That's right. The younger, as Mad Matt says, the younger sister played by Kylie Richards, sorry, real sister to Kim Richards from the Witch Mountain movies. And the little girl was Lindsay in Halloween. And also, I believe she's in some dreadful modern housewives of something or other these days, unfortunately.
I can smell these rooms.
Yeah.
Like the mustiness of it. Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, don't apologize for breaking her window. Ayo.
Oh man, she. Oh,
Yeah, so let's just explain to you. This was first aired in the UK in 1985 on BBC One, Sunday on the bank holiday weekend in August. Sunday, August 25th, 1985. And it was aired at 7 p.m. It was a family viewing. I broke a window.
Yeah, exactly.
I went up to breaking the window that I broke.
Yeah.
Look, I broke this woman's window and she didn't say anything about it, and I've got a bad vibe about her.
Yeah, she's like questioning me on my life lessons and where I see myself in 5 years. I think she's looking for an apprentice. Oh, that's normal in England, though. Cold feeling out in the woods.
Anyway, says 10-year-old me would have had a field day in this house.
Yeah, my grandfather's house was in the English countryside, somewhere that I do not know about, but it had woods surrounding it. And like I said, I would be the first to die in any horror film. I used to go running around in those woods all the time.
Yeah, don't touch that window in the car, love.
You're not allowed to touch windows anymore.
Yeah.
Ouch. Me? Not here.
So I've got a question for the non-British amongst us here. Is this how you view us Brits? This snooty kind of, what do you call it? Realtor or estate agent, as we'd call them.
Well, there's, as you know, there's only two English. There is the prim, proper real estate agents.
Yes.
And the rot cheeky blokes from London, innit?
Yeah, the Dick Van Dyke Cockneys.
Yeah.
I will say, she's delivering Bessie Davis is delivering one hell of a performance in this film.
Oh, she's incredible. She just holds your attention.
Yeah. It's such a strange film. It's great. Please place my creepy mirror with the rest of the creepy stuff in the creepy dining room.
The creepy room. Is that a chandelier cozy that was on the chandelier? Oh, love, you attempted that. You had to do that.
Yeah.
Good old school telephone.
Oh.
Oh, is this some clever camera work we're going to see?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, don't touch it, it's glass. Get your fingers
I
off
know.
the glass. Oh, God.
Again.
See, there's a thing about the...
Brought to you by Disney.
If I was the mum, I'd be right. No glass for you. I think our daughter's a vampire. You know how old mirrors are? Yes, the ability to reflect people in them diminishes over time.
Yeah, you just need to keep refueling them every now and then, top them up with some new glass.
I wouldn't near it. It's interesting. Isn't it? Look, the break is the same in the mirror and the
yeah, she's great at cutting triangles.
Triangular glass. That looked like a Halloween 3 mask for a moment.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it might be the scariest mask. So they've got that monster house to themselves. It's probably got 30 bedrooms in it. And they give
And
them
she lives in the
rooms.
ensuite.
Yes. She lives in the closet for the room.
You had both lights on. A waste of electricity. I always love how bright the moonlight is in films.
Yeah. Yes, Sharon, you're right. Not all old country homes are as big as this one. This is an exceptionally big home. I'm going to see if actually I can quickly find anything about a filming location for it. With some
dressed up like a babushka, just scurrying around in the woods at night.
So yes, this home they are using has been used in many films.
This quaint, stately home.
Yes. It is a mansion, Onzi.
For sure. It's an estate. In which country does this thing reside then? Is it England?
This is supposed to be England. It's supposed to be in I think Buckinghamshire. It's supposed to be. Sussex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sharon, strange things are afoot at the country mansion.
I take it she likes elephants.
Probably does.
It's normal for England.
Normal. Living fog. We have a lot of living fog here.
Yeah, it's a pest.
Yeah. Fonzie says, yeah, I just not be there. This is too creepy a place to be. Puppies for sale. Puppies for sale. I thought I would not hurt it.
Oh, if anything bad happens to that animal, I will never forgive you, Andrew.
I will tell you now, no harm comes to the puppy.
Good. I needed that. Wait. Well, double never forgive you if something bad happens now. Lure me into a false sense of security. Every farmyard boy sounds like that in England.
That's right. Hell if I know is saying, can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually like the kids in this movie so far. Yeah, this isn't so creepy and weird. the child writing perfectly backwards on a dirty window.
Even I, as an adult, can't do that perfectly. I have to write it out the right way first.
Yes, it does, James. That barn looks straight out of Apache. She'll be drinking a mug of rat poison soon.
The house comes with Mike.
Hey, what?
Has that excuse ever like worked and not raised an eyebrow? I'm gonna try that like in conversation randomly, just like shock and then say, I left something cooking. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That could be a way to get out of awkward conversations, actually.
Maybe.
To act haunted. Try it at home.
Onzi
Report
says,
back.
Return to Oz is the scariest Disney movie of the 80s. Momsy and those creepy wheelers and the Goblin King at the end are terrifying.
Yes.
Guess what, everybody? We're doing Return to Oz later this year. And James Hellier says, beware, a Karen.
Oh, yes, you need to beware. This is... Oh, I love the dog. I love it. Where's my puppy? He needs to come and give me attention. Get the window fixed.
Fixed, yeah.
It's England. If there's a crack in the window when winter or one of the other winter months, like summer or autumn, comes along, you're going to be freezing. Oh.
That's right. Leave your 2 children unattended at the creepy mansion.
It's fine. Oh, wow. He has a trench coat and everything. Stranger danger. Oh, that is a beautiful house, though.
It's actually really nicely shot, though. The scenery and
yes.
The beautiful filming location they found.
But the camera work as well, it's beautiful. And it does add a floaty, dreamy kind of atmosphere to it.
I do feel sorry for Betty Davis because I think basically she was constantly like, we're going to put a camera right in your face as we film this. Oh, some generic disco.
Just someone's slamming on the synthesizer there.
So this is the most
gorgeous.
Would you agree this is not a Disney film?
100%. I keep forgetting it's a Disney film.
Yeah.
Everything about it. Like I said, it keeps reminding me of horror films like The Evil Dead and Friday the 13th. The POV shots, the way the camera tracks.
But there is something inherently creepy about the woods.
I don't know about these woods. These woods are beautiful. I want to frolic in them. I'm not sure about this foliage, though. This doesn't look like English foliage.
No, this is proper woods. They filmed it all in England.
It's the loudest squirrel in the world.
Yes. Exactly. John Hoff directed The Legend of Hell House. He's quite an accomplished director. In fact, we've actually done another one of his films, I believe, on a watch party when we did Biggles. That was one of his films. Yeah, Lizardman says, I'm with Dom. I'm strangely forgetting this is a Disney movie at points. This feels like one of them low-budget horror flicks they all put out around the time.
There's a little lake and everything. Oh, okay. Now it looks creepy.
Yeah, your creepy puppy's now lost as well.
Stare directly into the sun, girl. The place where I said, okay, now it's creepy.
Yeah, she lied.
Isn't this a beautiful place? Oh, it's amazing. This bog.
This dirty pond in the middle of the woods full of stagnant water.
Oh, yeah, it's going to reek. The moment anything breaks, that film on the water.
Oh, and now there's something happening.
Lasers. Oh, that puppy doesn't like you. Oh, no, it's the Mysterons.
It's not, it's the Amazon Alexa.
Oh, it's even worse. Oh!
And the creepy woman comes along with a big stick.
Oh! Oh!
You didn't see this coming.
Oh, God!
See?
Oh, that's terrifying. I do want a cup of tea now. Ugh, the British is
British
just a ceremonial sword just resting above the fireplace.
Yeah. Yep, James says, and now it's a British public information film from the 70s. Don't swim in the quarry, children.
There'd be more blood if it was one of those. More brutal.
Karen.
Karen.
Need some exposition.
I'm drawn in now. I'm invested. I need to start finding things to comment on.
Yeah, Hannah Rose says, you've got to love how Betty Davis just goes all in on everything she does. She is. She's loving it.
Phenomenal.
Sean's right. It's fun to poke. It's fun to poke fun at this movie now and realize how campy it is. It is, but it's still crazy. This film.
It's like hearing that Hammer made a cozy, cuddly Care Bear movie or something. Like, It's so strange knowing that Disney went, we should make a creepy English horror film, like an old English ghost story.
Yeah. This is a perfect Halloween season film, I think, as one of our friends in the Discord said they did themselves. They watched it as part of their 30 days. It's a nice, creepy tale.
I'm I'm sorry. She's about to become 17.
Her daughter Karen is, yes. That's not the daughter, that's the mother when she was young.
Oh, okay.
Karen.
Okay, I thought that was Karen, then I'm like,
No.
A little bit above 17, my dear. Just a touch. There's a graveyard here too?
Oh, a creepy church with... And now you're wondering what the hell was going on.
I'm like, who are these people?
There's a burning church.
The gods were pissed. Oh, that's beautiful transition.
It is. It's lovely. It's really lovely.
Wait, is the fireplace here even on?
Yep, Sharon and Fonica just saying the context of this film is crucial. The year this was made, before all the slasher films, it's very impressive. And Sharon's saying, I was just thinking that this was before all the horror of the 80s was released. Realized. I think this was one of my first real horror films that she saw in the theatre. Yes, it's nowhere near The Exorcist. Obviously, it isn't, but it's very creepy.
Yeah. Atmosphere. It makes you concerned about something as benign as the woods.
As a child of the 80s who saw this in the 80s, this film petrified me. I found her terrifying.
You saw Alexa, it's fine.
No. Now we're seeing the men on their motorcycles going around the track, jumping.
Did we often have motocross in the UK in the 80s?
We did actually in the 1980s, late 70s and early 80s, to the late 80s, early 90s in the UK. We had a weekly TV series on BBC One called Kickstart, with a spin-off series called Junior Kickstart. That had motocross and trials where people would have to do obstacle courses on motorcycles.
It is muddy and hilly, so I suppose it's the perfect place for it.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're posh at all, but they've got a picnic camper and they're drinking champagne in the field watching the motocross. It's a proper champagne glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! I think that really hurt the stuntman then.
Oh, yeah.
That really looked like it hurt.
He has his name on the bloody helmet.
That's right. Yep.
Don't let the dog go, you.
As Mad Matt says, people get injured. Keep rolling, the director's shouting.
Did you get that? This is the voice of the mysteries.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
But that bike would have hit just where she was standing.
This is like a reverse The Omen.
She's got a premonition, hasn't she?
Yeah. Good girl, Merrick.
Actually, I've been exactly through places in England that look just like where they were just driving through in that car. There are still
Quaint
places
British
like that.
villages.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly, Lizard Man's right. Everyone only goes to the motocross to watch the crashes.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. It's like a bit of a mystery that's unfolding as well.
Like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah.
That's my mum. Hey!
It is best forgotten.
That house is beautiful.
Yep. Back in the 70s when everyone had a nice house.
It looks like a painting. I mean, the roses, the ornate tin above the fireplace. I don't know. Kid, put your shoulders down just a little bit.
What were the four of you doing? Just larking about, trying to summon demons.
Having a lark.
Yeah, that's...
This whole conversation is British to a T. Belfry, larking about. A sudden summer storm.
At least 3 of us did. We were summoning, meddling with forces we don't understand in the way you do as children.
Exactly, it's fine. Oh, snap. Those little boxes bring me back.
There is an eclipse coming up soon. I wonder if that's connected with the plot of the film.
Do they have the choice in the UK in the 80s?
You'd be lucky to find any peanut butter back then in the UK. Then. And what we had was, the only brand we had was Sunpat, which is dreadful stuff. Having eaten American peanut butter and having eaten British peanut butter, I can tell you British peanut butter for the most part sucks compared to American peanut butter. The kids like anyway, it hasn't got enough sugar and stuff in it.
But hey, we have them up on chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharon's right. Hey kids, let's have a seance during the eclipse.
This Mike guy is fantastic, isn't he? Motocross, horse riding.
I mean,
he has a farm.
I'm falling in love with Mike right now. You know, go Mike.
Why isn't she wearing a helmet? I'm sorry. Why are none of these kids wearing helmets?
Try to talk to Mum.
It's a beautiful meadow.
It is.
I want to go riding horses now.
Mad Matt says, "You've got your awful American chocolate in my British peanut, in my awful British peanut butter."
Oh no, that's the worst of both worlds.
Yes.
That's the cruelest joke to play on anyone. Oh.
I see it. Mike can ride the horse properly and rescue the girl.
Yep. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, there is some really good stunt work in this.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell was that?
Oh God.
Oh,
Got some really really goodly stuff, really well made stuff in this, doesn't it?
proper goodly stuff. This, yeah, that was really tense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you need to wear a helmet, love, because horses buck you.
That's right. The horse has taken her somewhere safe.
The belfry, the demon summoning belfry. This location's gorgeous. This is a set. It has to be.
I don't know. There are churches like this, half damaged churches.
Because this is gorgeous. I would try to summon demons here. Come on, if you're going to have a place like this, you need to expect kids to come over and lark about.
Yes.
The Triforce.
Yeah.
I'd be more unnerved if for a solid few seconds.
Sharon, again, with a lone woman creeping in where she shouldn't go. Never ends well in horror movies.
Oh, that's lucky. Pick up any weapon. Oh, good. It's a decent weapon.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he's got big, strong arms. I'd let him put them around me to keep me safe.
Or just warm during those summer rains.
Yes. Halifino says, I think the Green Knight is lurking in there somewhere.
Oh, well.
Yeah. How is she?
Don't let him hit you in the neck.
And Sharon says, how is she not screaming when she sees this random guy in a trench coat? Yeah, that's true.
Mike can be my Sir Gawain any day.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
It's just the wind, you silly girl. Strong wind.
Yes.
Only sensible one.
Mm.
It is the wind. I'm predicting all of Mike's lines.
And look, the two sort of bits of glass. Look, the overlapping circles. It's trying to tell them something. I think I might know.
Yes. What circles overlap?
A picture of a sun and a black shadow. However, they don't make films like this anymore. It's a real shame because they're enjoyable. Really enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's
the pieces together as the characters do.
Exactly. It is. It's a Disney Scooby-Doo supernatural horror.
That was beautiful. Look at that. Oh, Corporal Amy. This bloke's from Somerset, then, is he?
There was thunder and lightning that night.
Like it were back then.
Exactly. Sean's right. The plot thickens. We're starting to learn these people might be connected to something. And Hannah Rose is right. Bring back cheesy mystery horror for kids. Yes.
Yeah.
Robin says that's what we all sound like. We all sound like we're from the West Country.
Even that's though true. We all just put accents on.
That's right. Even if the West Country is hundreds of miles away from Sussex.
Oh, Mike. This ride looks so dangerous.
Don't forget, nothing bad or creepy or dangerous ever happens at a fun fair.
Never.
And a Hall of Mirrors is never a supernatural occurrence. Lizard Man,
nope.
We are approximately 45 minutes in. I can't see anything creepy about to happen here.
No. We'll see Bruce Lee slowly walk in with a claw mark on his chest. Yeah, she doesn't have a good track record with mirrors. Why would you go into a room of them?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's giving me Extro vibes, this soundtrack now.
This is proper. I remember this scene as a kid terrifying me. The zooming in out camera stuff is really terrifying.
Yeah.
It's in my imagination, or does Mike look like a young Malcolm McDowell?
Yes, he does! Ooh. Maximum.
Or meeting up at another person's random creepy gothic manor house.
Don't you have a summer gothic mansion in the woods? I wish my dog could open doors like that. Down, killer. Yeah, no. Even the dog's like, that's absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
He's taking the stiff upper lip thing quite seriously, isn't he? That lip barely moves. Okay, American people out there, do you need subtitles to understand this gentleman? Yep, his accent is a touch thick. Right.
But the dog really doesn't like her.
No.
Phonic discount Robert Shaw. That's probably the best way to describe him. Oh, Sharon says, I understand him just fine. I have the subtitles on.
Whenever my wife and I watch a movie full of English people, she needs the subtitles on. Haunting of Bly Manor was the most recent one because there was a gentleman with an incredibly thick Scottish accent.
Well, we're just up to a scene where she's left the gentleman's house and is walking through an even creepier piece of the woods.
Oh, no, these are amazing. I'd take my BMX here and just roll around at the speed of sound. Yeah, this is beautiful. There was a woods just like this near my house in England, and I would just ride my bike around and jump off these little dips and hills. It was great. There was this one part in the woods we called the Death Drop. It was a very, very steep, declining hill.
Can we just appreciate the Steadicam operator here? Considering it's been quite a big Steadicam in the 80s, doing that really nice shot through the woods with her.
It was amazing, having to go up and down, again, the incline as well that he dipped into.
Ah, Mad Matt's identifying her sneakers. There's a few people liking her Keds. Okay, that's not creepy at all.
Oh, very normal.
The lived-in burnt-out cottage with the taxidermy room.
And the one girl's shoe. And the cat attack.
And the cat tied to a rope. Yeah, this isn't at all.
Oh, poor kitty.
Oh, look at the mirror behind her. There's a piece of glass missing from it.
A triangular piece of glass.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Creepy.
That was her shoe.
That's right. Sharon says, she has a mystery to solve, and gosh darn, she'll put herself in harm's way to figure it out.
Too right she will. What are those manacles in the background that are hanging from the ceiling? Look! Or is that some kind of trap? Oh,
he's trying to be kind.
Freud's him. You don't? You hang him on the ceiling, apparently. Oh, the filthy crow that's riddled with disease.
Yes. as it starts pecking at her hands.
Mhm. Here, take
this
the
is where he
crow.
wheels Karen's taxidermied corpse out the cupboard. Lizard Man, why is he just cradling a crow? Is that just a thing groundskeepers do in Britain? We're taught crow cradling in grade school. Yeah,
It's true. Yeah. I was wondering when the ex-parrot jokes would come up. This character is like right out of a Stephen King book.
he is.
Oh, is that a fox in the back?
Could be.
It's going to draw a pentagram?
Ring around roses.
Pocket full of posies.
But this
tissue,
is like
tissue.
This is a bit Wickerman-y kind of West Country supernatural, sort of British weird tradition supernatural. So they were hazing her.
Uh-huh. Are they joining the Midnight Society? Is this the Alone in the Dark prequel? Are You Afraid of the Dark prequel? Sorry, that I never knew existed.
Yeah, Sharon's right. Nothing's creepy about this ceremony whatsoever.
This belfry looks exactly like a dairy that I explored as a child, and it had weird, like, cult-like symbology everywhere.
I don't like the fact that every time there's a strike of lightning, she glows blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be getting out of there now. I wouldn't be stood watching it happen.
Everyone leaves the blindfolded girl. That's just mean.
Exactly. Lizard Man says, if I ever make a secret society, I'm just going to keep, I'm just going to have new members. Drink a pack of Dr. Pepper. I mean, come on, keep it simple. So we put her to death. Yep. We abandoned her.
Dropped a bell on her. Oh
God.
Oh no.
Sedative cake.
Oh no.
Made from blood.
You're going to be my child now.
Sharon says that's how they lure you in with cake.
Yeah, they get me. Like I said, I'd be the first to die.
Yeah.
Is that where you always keep your cakes?
So your daughter was creepy too.
It's called a Game Boy.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. To kill. To burn.
I'd be like, you said something about some cake. I don't see cake.
Yeah, right? It's like, where's the cake? I was lured here under false pretenses.
Of cake.
I keep hearing Tom Collins, and I'm like, you alcoholic. The cake is a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, good. My demons got her. The name's Beelzebub.
Were you summoning demons with my daughter again?
Not again. How many times must we teach you this lesson, old woman?
Sharon's like, I vote to call the police. Yes, I think.
When did the ascot like fall out of fashion?
I don't know, but why is it that parents never believe in supernatural entities and demon summoning ceremonies? To
be fair, if my kid came up to me and, how can you see anything? That was nothing. I mean, that was just pitch darkness.
I'll defer to our Discord's mother, Sharon. How do you react if your kids explain to you in this situation something about summoning demons, supernatural events? Would you be like, let's get out here in the car, or would you possibly believe them?
Teach them not to buy a French car.
That's right. Yeah, so the electrics are a problem, aren't they? It's a French car.
What a bridge!
Sharon says, I'd shake my head and have them explain to me from the beginning why they are trying to summon the devil and what the hell they are thinking.
What has he promised you? See, I feel like my kids would just use that to trick me into buying them nice things. Satan said he'd get me a PS5.
Yeah, did he? There goes the car.
Oh, is that a toy? No, that wasn't a miniature, was it?
No, it looks like I think they just blew the full-size car, and their situation's now got a lot worse. Mr. Furzel's saying, "Where's the dad in all this?" I think the money for that the actor ran out. So
he went off to do something, didn't he? He said, like, I've got to be.
He had to go and teach some people to sing and play music, so he just disappeared.
That is the coziest dressing gown I've ever seen.
That's a proper Nana dressing gown.
That's true, Edward. They will never go out of style as long as Fred keeps sporting them. I mean, half of Fred's character is the ascot.
Yeah.
Candlelight. Oh yeah, the electric's out. Knocks on the door.
This is really creepy.
It is, yeah.
And can you imagine, as our amazing Discord community have been saying, can you imagine putting yourself back in time to when this was a thing? You know, this is very strong.
This is a Disney movie.
That's what you have to keep telling yourself. I get such strong sort of Evil Dead vibes from this.
Yeah.
And this is a movie that kids were watching.
Yeah, it was made for children. I do want to explore more of this house.
Yes.
Oh, Lizard Man. Every house in the UK has insurance that covers ghostly lightning strikes. So part of your basic coverage plan.
Exactly. Cowbot says, just keep repeating, it's only a Disney movie. It's only a Disney movie. It's only a Disney movie. And as she is looking around by candlelight. Oh, God. It's even more terrifying. Children writing backwards in mirrors.
With soap. What's that? Do again tomorrow. See, that wouldn't work these days because most people have the liquid soap dispensers.
That's right. What is tomorrow?
Shrove Tuesday.
The Lizardman says the POV cameras for the entity are very Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
How beautiful is that shot of the sun poking through those creepy trees, yet the house is in brilliant sort of sunlight elsewhere.
It's gorgeous.
Really, really nicely shot. Exactly. Shannon said there's a heavy mystical ghostly element to this to let young kids love it without having nightmares. Yeah, there's no gore, murders, that kind of stuff.
Atmospheric horror,
yeah,
is usually more impactful because it makes you fearful of the commonplace, the house, the woods, the spooky ghost stories.
She's having flashbacks. She's putting it together in her mind.
Yep. I bet as a kid as well, this is like fun to piece together.
I remember as a kid, people wanting to do the Ring of Roses thing, ceremony and stuff after watching it, or kids in the playground wanting to do this.
A tissue, we all fall down dead.
Well, you know the song Ring of Roses is the rhyme. The basis of it is in the Black Death of the Plague.
It is. That's why the final lines, which was cut out as a kid for me, was a tissue, we all fall down dead.
Yeah.
My school cut that line out. They just said, we all fall down. Yay! But Mum started milking the cows.
Yes, Mr. Wilson, there was a big bronze stag right in front of the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharon says, let's reenact this ceremony to bring her back. Nothing can possibly go wrong. No, I've not seen that movie, Onzi.
Don't fall asleep. So I've spoken about aliens in our V-Watch party and our belief in it, and whether or not we do or don't. What about ghosts? Andrew, do you believe in ghosts?
No, sadly, I don't.
I am the same as you. I unfortunately do not believe in ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
However, like my entire family does, and there have been many strange phenomena that most of us haven't been able to justify with logic, and I've always been asleep for them. And being an active sleepwalker, people have accused me of being very sensitive to possession. But everyone in the Discord, orange.
As the sun moves, or sorry, the moon moves in front of the sun.
Call the Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
Klaatu, Barakta. Can't go wrong.
There we go. I think we're about to get near a conclusion to this creepy, strange tale.
Conclusion already? Oh, wow, yeah.
Short movie, and it runs at quite a pace as the dog runs off. Yep, that's right. Mad Matt, the first rule of secret societies: don't talk about secret societies.
Scorpion just comes out.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to be, I don't know. I can't do it. Ah. Like reversing the polarity. If they ring a roses the wrong way around, the other way round.
Yeah. Do it anti-clockwise this time.
That's right.
This is neat. Having the wind follow her. That's neat.
Really cool.
Just the guy with a wind blower just down the
yeah, but
side.
It's a good effect. Oh,
it is. Wait, are they implying that the dog is Karen reincarnated?
Something. This is where the woods gets really creepy when weird wood stuff happens.
The circle won't be broken this time. Like, hell it will, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I quite feel sorry for Karen's mother, though.
Yeah.
I remember this terrifying me as a kid.
Boy. Strong phantasm vibes. Oh, Phantasm's another dream-like movie. Oh. This took a U-turn. Wait, what?
Yep. 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 It was an alien all along. You didn't see that coming, Dom?
No! I felt so clever for figuring out this child Disney movie, and then it tricked me.
Oh, no, Sharon. Ghost and Alien's not one of them who's freaked out. I think the simple guy is very freaked out at the moment.
The bloke who's in from Somerset. It's lucky that none of these people moved away. Because, I mean, if I was in this secret society, they'd be crap out of luck because I'm over here now. I see, I see. So she's trapped in the Phantom Zone.
Pretty much.
Curse their frustratingly strong hands.
Yeah, Lizardman says, well, this has gone a bit off the rails. It's taken a twist, hasn't it, this movie?
Oh no, we're going full berserk now.
The eclipse is ending. What is happening now?
Is she aged up, or is she? Did they not age in the Phantom Zone?
No, she's been in suspended animation, trapped.
That's quite useful. I'd like to go to that Phantom Zone until, you know, Earth fixes itself. I lost me dog. We need to go in the woods and find it.
I'm looking forward to getting to our summary of this in a few minutes. If she's been trapped in mirrors, she's been trapped basically in a living hell for the past 30 years.
Oh, yeah, it'd be horrible.
Being blindfolded and trapped in mirrors, begging for help.
It is. It's Jumanji.
Yep.
Mother, remember that soda pop place that I loved so much? Can we go back? No, it's a McDonald's now.
It's all gone. Well, everybody, that was Watcher in the Woods. Now, Dom, that's your first watch of it. I didn't want to tell you the ending of it.
That was such a lovely film. The ending jumped the shark like mad, and it was such a
everybody,
a sharp
please, be they on Discord or on YouTube, I like your opinions of the film. I really enjoy that film because you don't expect that ending. I could have put money on it, Dom, that you wouldn't have got that ending.
You'd have been right. You'd have made money off me. Yeah, but it was a nice film. It was very well shot. It was very well paced. It was lovely.
I think it's a great film. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You don't see where it's coming from. I really enjoyed that. I don't think Eric particularly loved it. He said the movie was so-so, but the chat was hilarious as always. That's the thing. Even if the movies aren't great, which I think that's a decent movie. It's a curio. It's a curiosity of a movie. It's Disney experimenting in a field they wouldn't normally. But it makes you wonder that if it was influential on certain things, particularly things like Evil Dead.
It may have been. I think that there were the films so close together that possibly not. But also, it makes me respect the Evil Dead a lot more because the Steadicam, or the not Steadicam, but the Raimi cam footage in the Evil Dead is really good. And this was, you could see it was good Steadicam work, especially when they're going up and down the hills in the woods. But you could see it wasn't as good as Raimi's genius.
Unfortunately, Mad Matt has posted a screenshot of the alternative ending with the alien.
Oh, what?
If anyone wants to go to YouTube afterwards, have a hunt. Kind souls have posted the alternative and original ending of the film.
What?
Yeah.
What is that Giga-esque nightmare?
Exactly. This film's a rabbit hole and it's a lot of fun. I just want to say to everyone, thank you for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed introducing you all to this film that I'd seen many years ago, especially with Dom as my guinea pig for today.
It was wonderful.
We'll be back in 7 days with a fantasy film. We will be watching the classic, one I really enjoy, Ladyhawke. Have you seen that?
I unfortunately will not be back in 7 days, as I am. Yes, next week I am heading off to California, so I will be away for a week, but I will join you afterwards. Have fun with Ladyhawke. I do enjoy the film.
Well, Sharon says Ladyhawke's her favourite of all time. We'll have a great time next weekend. So I will be joined by a special guest to be announced. I'm not sure who that will be yet, but we will sort somebody out and we will have a fantastic time. But everybody stay safe, take care of each other, be kind, and we'll see you in 7 days. Bye-bye.
See you soon.